one. Ryan's Risers, number 5. We're going 5 through 1. Players that have been underwhelming so far, but you believe will step it up. Who do we have at number 5?
Yeah, at number 5, Jose Ramirez. And the reason I say this list has a lot to do with a couple things. I think each of these guys stepping up can really lead their team. Listen, the Central is there for the grabbing.
Absolutely.
And we're so used to this guy. He's always in the top 3 to 5 for MVP voting every year. He quietly goes about his business. Switch hits. He's only hitting 277, 6 and 29 right now with an 813 OPS, which if the season was in today would be a career low for him. So, this is a guy who, can really turn an offense around. Their offense has struggled to score runs, and I think that he's just going to start heating up. And I think we might see something happen with the Guardians just because of the abilities that he has.
Yeah, certainly Ramirez always is the focal point of that offense, and for the Guardians so far has been so. Because really, he's a team that hits a lot of home runs. He's the only guy that does that. Number 4.
Yeah, listen, hey, when you're in the Cy Young Award winner, it's only a matter of time before you get going. Sandy Alcantara has been the ace of this staff. We know that. He's such a horse. All the complete games last year. You look at these numbers, 2 and 5 with a 4.93. The one thing that concerns me is the strikeout. It's under the 69 innings, 60 strikeouts. He's usually around a strikeout an inning, but it's not that far off. He had 2 starts where he gave up 9 runs against Philadelphia and 6 runs against the Reds. Otherwise, he's been good. At times, he's been great. He had the complete game shutout earlier in the year, took a complete game into the 9th inning against the Cubs. They ended up scoring a couple runs. He had a chance at another one then. I think that the concern for him, like some people are like, what's wrong with it? Nothing. Yeah. He just had a couple tough outings, so I can see him taking off and get on this dominant run. And the Marlins are right there. They're having fun. They're playing good baseball. Skip Schumacher's got them going. And if he gets it going with what else they have down there, look out for the Marlins.
Luzardo's really emerged as well, so he's taking a lot of heat off Alcantara. But you're right. I always feel that with relievers early in the season, one bad outing, all of a sudden the ERA jumps. You're fighting the whole season to bring it down. So it's a good point that's misleading. Number 3.
Yeah, number 3, Francisco Lindor. Listen, he's got some good RBI numbers. He's on pace for over 100 RBIs, but he's hitting 223. He's not, this is not a guy, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, a 721 OPS. So I just think that there's something happening with the Mets. They're starting to take off a little bit. They're playing better. The pressure's not on him to carry it all. And these guys start to get hot and start to fire it up. This is the kind of month where he can go out there and hit 350, 380. And next thing you know, are we sitting there talking about Francisco Lindor as a possible NL MVP? So I'm just saying the numbers that this guy can put up in a hurry, and we haven't seen it yet this year.
Average and OPS down, but you're right. Still always drives and runs for Mr. Smile. Number 2.
Hey, if you're going to win a division, you got to have good starting pitching. And this guy's been an ace. Aaron Nola has had his struggles this year. This is a subpar year so far for him for the first 2 months. And it hasn't been what he's wanted. Obviously, a 4-4 record, 4.70 ERA. 12 home runs he's already given up. He's been a victim of the long ball. His last time out against the Mets, that happened. But this is a guy, when you can put him with Zach Wheeler, if the Phillies are to climb out of this and chase down these teams in front of the Marlins, the Mets, and then eventually the Braves, they're going to need him to get it going. And I think he's just a tick off, hence the long balls, the not as many strikeouts as innings pitched. This is a guy who has 1,400 strikeouts and 1,300 innings pitched. So he's usually punching out a lot of guys. And I just feel like he's just going to hit a groove and get hot and have that month where he goes 4 or 5-0 and dominates.
Music to the ears of Phillies fans. They're hoping, and we've seen how good he is come playoff time. And number 1 on Ryan's Risers, who you got?
Yeah, and this guy, listen, we're so used to a young guy just tearing the cover off the baseball, and so you think that's what he's going to do every time. And he has done that from a slug percentage a little bit this year, Raphael Devers. And this isn't so much to help the team. I just feel like he's going to get on this crazy hot streak. Raphael Devers absolutely scalds the baseball, right-handed, left-handed. Now, Harold, remember when he hit that home run off Aroldis Chapman? Took 104 the other way for a Major League home run. He has everything in his bag to absolutely tear it. And I think that he can just go on this stretch that with the Red Sox and that tough AL East, be that offensive catalyst that just carries this team. Very few guys in this league as hitters can carry a team for a week or two. Raphael Devers is one of those guys. We're going to see him tonight. He is absolutely just electric, and I think it's a big month.
And Harold's always been that point about Devers as well. You say, well, you need a right-handed bat at Fenway. No, a left-handed bat, because you can just pound that monster with all those extra bases. So Ryan's Risers, guys that he thinks will ascend to the next part of the season: Devers, Nola, Lindor, Alcantara, Ramirez. What I like about this is guys who you feel like have track records, right? This isn't like a rookie who is high expectations. No, these guys have done things down a little bit, you feel like they can bounce back.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? You read the back of the baseball card. Like, you're always going to have your 1 year that sticks out, and it's not quite what you were expecting. But for the most part, these guys are consistent. So when you don't see their numbers matching up to as good as they're capable of being year in, year out, you know it's only a matter of time before something clicks. Some of these guys got off to a hot start, hit a little lull, and usually the really good hitters, they go like this a little bit, and when they start to get in that lull and you see them start to come out, the other pitchers on their team going, I don't tight back. I think I'm going to take this start.
Back is barking a little bit, I think. This happens.
Face these guys. Yeah.
The number one of Ryan's Rogers will get a trident sent to them at the end of the season.